Welcome to United Report, your ultimate source for everything Manchester United. From breaking news to in-depth analysis, we've got you covered with all the updates, transfers, and match highlights you need. If you're a true Red Devil, this is your home. Hit that subscribe button and let's dive into the world of United together. Rio Ferdinand says he would be embarrassed if he was in Marcus Rashford's position after Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim's latest swipe at the want-away striker. The England international, who hasn't played since December 12th, was left out of the squad again for United's 1-0 win at Fulham. Following Sunday night's match, Amorim indicated he would rather have his 63-year-old goalkeeping coach Jorge Vital in his matchday squad than the forward. Amorim justified his decision by emphasising the importance of daily effort in training and life, and said, "The reason why Rashford is not playing is the training, what I think a footballer should do in training, in life and every day. I will put in vital before I put in a player who doesn't give the maximum every day." And Ferdinand, on his Rio Ferdinand Presence podcast, has discussed the severity of Amorim's remarks, saying, "If I was that player that the manager said that about, my heart, my pride, my ego, embarrassment, for someone to question your application, to question whether you're going out there and giving 100% for your team, suggesting that you're going to slack off and you're taking shortcuts. We all have days off or moments when we're not performing well, lacking confidence, but effort isn't really one of the things I would want to be hearing a manager say is lacking in my makeup." Ferdinand added, "That's a damning comment, because I think he knows what the reaction is after that comment. He's not saying that without thinking, where does this go after? There's really no way back for Marcus after that, I don't think, with that type of comment. You're looking at it and going, Amorim, who took charge in November, has only been there a short bit of time, and he's actually straight away gone. He's pulled out the 9mm revolver and just gone bang. There's no way back from that. If he comes back, that means other players can now take their foot off the gas and still have a way back into the team." Rashford posted a message on his Instagram stories that simply read, "Congratulations on the win, lads." Ferdinand also mentioned that if he were in Rashford's shoes, he would hold a press conference to clear his name. "If it isn't true and it was me he said that about, I am coming out all guns blazing. I'm holding a press conference. I'm coming out and saying, I'm having no one chat about me like that in the media. But you only come out if you're 100% sure that nobody can say you take the shortcuts." Sometimes I think in these situations, if you're doing things right, communicate it. Because the manager can question how well or bad I'm playing, or my form. But if he's questioning my effort, I'm sorry, I'm coming back out. Next time I'm around any press people, the effort, he needs to take that back, or I'm suing him. I would love to sit across the table from Marcus, look in his eyes and go, "Can you say that? Could you be confident enough to go out and do that? Because if you can't, look at yourself." Patrick Dorgu's former coach has advised him not to join Manchester United because of the club's lack of stability. The Manchester Evening News confirmed last week that talks between United and Lecce were ongoing over a potential move for the left wing-back, but nothing had been finalised. Dorgu is naturally left-sided but can also play on the right. Ruben Amorim's system heavily relies on wing-backs, but Diogo Dalot and Noussair Mazraoui have predominantly operated in those positions since his appointment from Sporting Lisbon, and neither have looked a natural fit. Lecce's president has outlined his club would prefer to keep Dorgu, but a deal could be struck in the final week of the winter window for a bid in the region of €40 million, £33.8 million. If United can agree a deal for Dorgu, Tyrell Malacia will be allowed to leave, meaning Amorim's defensive options could be freshened up by the time of the February 3rd transfer deadline. However, Dorgu has been warned against joining United by his former coach Jens Doru Olsen, who worked with the young defender with Denmark's under-19 national side. Reflecting on coaching Dorgu, Olsen said in an interview with Tipsbladet, "The thing is that there are many paths to the goal. Patrick left North Zealand and went to a slightly smaller place in Italy and took the chance there, where he has been really well educated, especially in the defensive part of the game, where he may have lacked something at Lecce. I was really happy with him, with Denmark's U19. I think he had some exciting skills. I had him on the national team, and he stuck with it pretty quickly. Patrick is fast, he is forward-thinking, he can head both offensively and defensively, and he has a very, very good left foot. He is a creative player who can also play on the pitch and solve some things. I am incredibly happy that I brought him in and just believed in him in that situation. And I am really happy for him in terms of how his career has developed. Olsen added, "If I have to be a little cheeky, I hope he chooses something other than Manchester United right now. I don't know if it's a bad fit, but they're just in a period where I don't know if you can afford to say no to United, but maybe somewhere where there's a little more structure and where things fit in with his pace. Sometimes things have to go in the right order, if you can say it like that." Last week, Lecce president Sticci Damiani spoke to Sky Italia about negotiations with United and said, "For us, sitting down at the table with Manchester United to talk about a player who comes from our Primavera is a satisfaction. It means that the club's growth path is notable. We explained to them that our desire at the moment is to keep the team unchanged, keeping all the big names, Dorgu in particular. We made it clear that for us this year is an important appointment with history. We could achieve the third historic salvation. Although we are flattered by their offer, the priority for us is the sporting result. Dorgu has made 23 appearances for Lecce this season and has contributed 3 goals. A Manchester United starlet who has earned praise from Bruno Fernandes has explained his decision to head out on loan. Ethan Wheatley's move to join League Two leaders Walsall until the end of the season was confirmed on Saturday, making his debut for the club just hours later as a second-half substitute during their 3-0 defeat at Bradford City. The 19-year-old was previously linked with a switch to either Ryan Reynolds' Wrexham or their League One rival Stockport County. Meanwhile, Dutch second-tier side SC Cambuur were also connected with the striker last week by local media outlet the Leeuwarden Courant. The announcement he would be signing for Walsall was made after he registered 4 senior appearances for United and won the Under-18s Premier League Cup in 2024. Wheatley outlined his reasons for joining the 4th-tier outfit in an interview published on the official Walsall club website. The likelihood of receiving regular first-team minutes appeared to be the main determining factor. He said, "It is my first loan, so I am very excited to get going. The club is currently top of the league, so I am coming into a winning environment, and I am looking forward to that, and hopefully we can kick on for the rest of the season, and I can help the team to do good things. I had interest from other places, but they didn't have as many games left in the season. And a big thing for me is earning game time and trying to play as much as possible in the men's game. And hopefully, I can do that and stamp my mark and impress." Last season, Wheatley became the 250th player from United's academy to make a senior bow at Old Trafford. He reached the major milestone when he was substituted onto the pitch in a 4-2 win against Sheffield United on April 24th. He later revealed that shortly before he came on, his teammate Bruno Fernandes promised to provide him with an assist. The hot young talent was unfortunately unable to mark the occasion with a goal, despite the best efforts of the United captain. Wheatley told MUTV afterwards Fernandes pulled me to the side and said, "I've got 9 minutes to try to get you a goal." So I was just trying to get into positions for him, and obviously, it didn't come, but hopefully soon. While he was unable to set the youngster up on that occasion, Fernandes backed Wheatley to score plenty of goals in his career. He said, "I tried to give him a goal because he is a young kid coming through the academy. I know the moment is massive for him, and getting a goal in his first appearance would be massive. I couldn't give the assist for him, but I tried. At the moment, I rushed it a little bit too much. If he gets chances in the future, he will get his goals too." Andre Onana believes Manchester United showed character, determination and patience to win against Fulham. United failed to record a shot on target in the first half at Craven Cottage, but eventually found a breakthrough in the 78th minute, thanks to a deflected shot from Lisandro Martinez. Martinez tried his luck from the edge of the box, and his effort struck Sasa Lukic before looping over Bernd Leno, who was unbailed to make a save despite getting fingertips to the ball. United defended bravely in the closing stages, and Toby Collier, who came on from the bench, made a goal-line clearance to ensure United recorded an important 3 points. The win also meant United secured back-to-back victories, and it lifted the club to 12th in the Premier League table. Onana kept a clean sheet, and the goalkeeper spoke to MUTV to reflect on the team's gritty performance, which he thought was underpinned by determination away from home. "It feels great, especially with the way we won," he said. "We didn't create many chances, but the most important thing is to win, and we showed a lot of character, determination, and patience. Like I always said, we win together, we lose together. Bad moments will come, and good moments will come. We have to stick together. It doesn't matter what happens. It's very important to keep momentum. It's always about momentum. We have to follow it, win games, and get confidence, and we have to enjoy it. Because, at the end of the day, when things are going good, everyone is happy. It's what we want, because we are Manchester United. We are under the obligation to give everything on the pitch. Hopefully this game was the turning point, and from here we move on. We are in this together." Onana's position as United's first-choice goalkeeper has come under pressure again, and he was dropped to face Rangers after making a bad mistake in the 3-1 defeat to Brighton. However, Ruben Amorim recalled Onana to the starting team against Fulham, and it will be interesting to see whether he opts to start Altay Bayindir in this week's Europa League clash.